What is behavior? How does psychology define the term behavior? It begins with understanding that all behavior can be described as an attempt on an individual's part to bring about or act in a set of circumstances or a situation. It can either be a change from one situation to another or be in the context of an already existing one. For example, a girl combs her hair, leaves for her work, then reads a book, listens to her favorite music playlist over again, and subconsciously calculates what she needs to prepare for dinner. Those automated behaviors become a part of a person's routine. Psychology is basically the study of the human mind and functioning, which partly takes place by the study of behavior. In scientific terms, psychology has an immediate aim to understand an individual and group by researching certain specific cases and building general principles. It indeed aims to help society. An expert practitioner or researcher is known as a psychologist and could be classified as a behavioral scientist, cognitive scientist or social scientist. Psychologists work on it by understanding the part of brain functions within the social behaviors, while surveying the neurological and physiological processes that lie under certain behaviors and functions on the cognitive front. In all of such behaviors, even if it involves any physical movements or not, the person is trying to bring out some state of affairs such as combing her hair and making her hair more presentable, enjoying her favorite music, thinking about her meals at night and so on. It is important to note here that such characterization of behavior does not include phenomena like the patellar reflex movements, but widely includes the situations and contexts involving general thinking and performing mental calculations. Types of behaviors. Communication is also affected by one's behavior. All human relationships can be started or broken with the impact of negative or positive communication behaviors. Understanding how the other person communicates their feelings can help strengthen the bond and interactions. This is known as communication behaviors. But, if misunderstood, communication behaviors can lead to misinformation, miscommunication, and distance. It can also cause strains in a relationship or between people. The correct choice of communication behavior definitely has a huge impact on making a difference between a negative and a positive situation or outcome. Listening can also be communication behavior with various different techniques. Comprehension listening, critical listening, and evaluation listening together are a part of the communication behaviors and are more likely to bring out positive outcomes. Comprehension listening needs an understanding of the meaning of exactly what is being or has been said, to form an opinion or get to a conclusion. Critical listening demands proper judging of what has been said. Such behavior entails an effort to analyze the information. Below are mentioned the classifications of human behavior in terms of psychology. Passive-aggressive behavior. Passive-aggressive behavior can be seen in many forms. However, it can usually show up as nonverbal aggression, which can advance to negative behavior. It can be seen in situations when one is angry with someone but does not clearly tell them. Instead of confronting honestly with them, you feel angry, upset, annoyed or irritated. Passive-aggressive behavior may not always tell that a person is annoyed or angry. The person may act to be friendly, agreeable, polite, down-to-earth, well-meaning and kind. But actually, there might be manipulations going on in their brain, you never know. Appropriate behavior. Appropriate behavior means accomplishing one's desires and goals without trespassing on the rights and needs of other people. This mainly includes correct emotional responses. Deficit behavior. Insufficient knowledge and skills to carry out the behavior are known as deficit behavior. Excess behavior. Just as the name suggests, doing any activity or thing in excess is known as excess behavior. For example, drinking alcohol until passed out, overeating or smoking too much. Inappropriate behavior. The kind of behavior which takes place at an inappropriate place or time is called inappropriate behavior. If such things happen under gentle situations, then inappropriate behavior can be very harmful. Overview. Every person has different behavior and reacts to different situations differently. If you are facing trouble with certain situations or find yourself in a behavioral situation, get in touch with Living in Wellbeing.